Hey, what's up, guys? Ronnie Calhoun here with Miss Lou Champion Spotlight. We're in the studio today with my friend Lisa Flattmann, and she's got a couple of things that are really interesting to me, and let's kind of dive in and talk about those things.
Yes.
What do you have going?
Me.
Yeah.
Basically, I am involved in two organizations. Your Mom Cares for Children's Mental Health, and the Natchez Adams County Humane Society, which of course is shelter for dogs and cats that need homes.
Okay.
Proud of both of them and my involvement.
Well, let's start with Your Mom Cares.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what it is and how you got involved and all of that.
Absolutely. Well, how I got involved, let's start there because I always tell this story. And it's this cuff. This cuff right here is from Halo Heart Designs. And a while back, I was on Instagram, and Adam Levine posted that everyone should get this cuff. And I was like, what in the world is he posting about? It was Your Mom Cares, because his mom, Patsy Noah, is one of the co-founders with Sharon Feldstein of Your Mom Cares. They are celebrity and influencer moms that banded together based on what their children advocated for them to promote and become involved in, and Your Mom Cares took off.
And they're promoting mental
Children's
wellness.
Mental wellness. Children's mental health. Yes, and they are raising money to create programs, apps, funding. They have the Mobile Moms Fund that can just send resources to children during the pandemic that needed food or laptops or iPad resources that certain communities all over the country don't readily have access to. And so they are actively trying to bring that conversation to the table to burn the stigma and make sure children and families have access to mental wellness.
Where is Your Mom Care? Where did it start? Where is it? And kind of how does it tie into this area?
They are based in California. And
in LA, right?
Yes, correct. And I'm trying to bring them into our community as well as other moms across the country. Banding together to promote the children's mental wellness aspect. We all have children that struggle, so I'm trying to create awareness on a global level for them, but also help it come into our community to get people involved in coming forward and saying, I have a story, or I need help with my child. My child is struggling. Help. So that's what I'm trying to do.
So it sounds like they are providing resources, but it's also largely a big part of it, I think, sounds like, is you're trying to start a conversation and increase awareness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Conversation.
Which is important, very important.
Exactly. Conversation. It starts at the table. Communication, collaboration, creativity. Coast to coast, I want to bring women empowering other women together to help our children. They're the future. And it starts at home.
I love it. How can anybody listening to this right now, how can they be involved or help or whatever?
The first thing you can do is start following Your Mom Cares at Your Mom Cares on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
And you can go to their bio and see all the wonderful things that they are involved in and doing. Okay. They have branded partners that they do a gift guide twice a year for Mother's Day and for Christmas. So this is the quilted koala bag that they had on their Christmas guide this year. Halo Heart, Think Happy. This is from Bonfire.
I love it.
And, you know, I like to promote my mom style for Your Mom Cares, because mom style is a lifestyle. And since, you know, Patsy Noah's son is Adam Levine, you know, that song just hits home for what I'm trying to create for them, which is be comfortable, but promote what you're passionate about.
I love it.
Thank you.
Let's shift gears and talk a little bit about it's the Natchez Adams County Humane Society.
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yes, correct. And it's abbreviated NACH in all caps. I've been a board member since 2017. And when Lena Yarborough, who was the current director at that time, and Lori Morgan, they had asked me to come on, and they both said, you know, we want to bring you to the table and, you know, help. Let's get the younger crowd. Let's get more people involved in awareness about the shelter. And I said, okay, well, I have this annual event that I host, and let's make it a fundraiser for the shelter, and that's how that whole thing evolved.
Okay,
we do our annual Halloween event. We've raised money 3 years in a row for the shelter. It's a great community involvement. We have sponsors for it. People love it. We get James Kennedy to come in. He's been awesome. We couldn't host it the last 2 years, unfortunately, but I'm not giving up hope. We'll be back.
Oh, yeah, we'll be.
And, there's animals out there that need not only funding, volunteers, donations, support, adoptions that can change people's mental wellness. If you're alone and struggling, an animal is a wonderful companion.
That's right. It helps the animal and the emotions of the human.
Yes,
that's right.
Exactly. It forms that connection.
So what about anybody listening that says, I really would like to help or be a part of helping the shelter? What could they do?
Well, again, follow them on social media, because then you're aware of things they're in need of, whether it's supplies, donations, volunteers, fosters, adoptions. They'll show you which ones are up for grabs. And that's the first and foremost thing, I think, gets public awareness.
That's right. Yeah.
They can also donate online. The shelter has a website. You can send in your donations. You can subscribe monthly, or you could just give a one-time donation. And then you could be aware of the community events they host that also raise money. So awareness is key.
I love it. The two things that you're doing, how do you feel like they tie together?
I feel like they are the perfect match made in heaven. I'm passionate about both. My children have struggled in their own way with anxiety, depression, panic attacks. As a mom and a dad, you don't come equipped with a manual of how to handle those things. I was grateful that in my college and nursing experience, I had access to those things and grew up curious about them. Mm-hmm. So to tackle it came a little bit easier for me, but I'm not saying it was easy at all. And I want to share that story and those resources with other people. Animals are a huge part of my life. Animals are how we got through those desperate times.
Yeah.
That's how I'm making the connection. Each one of us would tell you we had an animal at that time that saved our life. And that's why I'm bringing it together.
Yeah. Well, I love your passion about it. We've talked before about it, and that's why I wanted to get you in the studio, because I think that what you're doing is really needed in this community and needed in every community.
Agree.
But we're focused on what we can do here in the Miss Lou.
Correct.
And we'll start here and we'll change the world from here.
I like it. Be a change.
That's
Be
right.
the change the world needs. And, information on the website for Your Mom Cares.
Okay.
It looks just like this. You can pull it up. Just to let people know, because I'm sure you've heard and seen me post about them, but we're going to have conversations at the table, and we're going to keep our Halloween event coming, because, Mom Style is a lifestyle, and we're going to bring awareness to the table.
I like it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we'll put your social media so they can follow you and see what all you have going on, because I know that you're going to stay informed with everything.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for coming out and sharing this with us. This is awesome. And I hope that people will watch it and get involved.
Yes, I agree.
Well, thank you. And I hope everybody watching this enjoyed this as much as I did. God bless. And as always, have a champion day.
Yes.
If you like what we're doing here at Miss Lou Champion Spotlight, make sure to like, follow, share on Facebook and Instagram, and visit our website, MissLouChampions.com. It costs you nothing, and it helps us to continue to shine the spotlight on awesome people right here in our community.